Hey Claire. It's Friday night. We just got off the phone a little bit ago, probably about an hour or so ago. And tomorrow I've got to prepare myself mentally, physically, emotionally for something that's going to be real rough. My friend Megan just gave me a call and she said, Steve, you're going to be okay, but I know how hard it is for you to give up power. And she nailed it. That's really what I'm scared about the most. It's not what I wanted to talk to you about. What I wanted to say is, you said you can love somebody and not be right. You said you can miss somebody for all sorts of different reasons. And you said, I don't want to get your hopes up and things of that sort. Now, I shared with you that, I want to be with you. I know what happened might make that impossible, but I got to believe that there's still love for me, in love with me, inside your heart. I hear it a little bit. You say I might be reading into it, but I'm not. I know you. I'm just not going to belabor the point, and I'm not going to push you on it, because that's what I've been doing. I've been very desperate. My brain broke, hon, and we've been over the reasons why, and I know you apologized. I've apologized to you. Shit, you don't apologize to me, not on this one. And you've forgiven me. But I was thinking about this. And, there's a difference between having my hopes up and being hopeful. And I think the biggest difference there is that having my hopes up puts a lot of pressure and expectations on you that I don't want you to feel. Not anymore. Again, that's just the paranoia, whatever you want to call it, the insecurity, the symptomatic behavior, that put a lot of pressure on you, a lot of things, and I call accountability, which was obligation, and you need to feel that yourself. I can't make you feel the way I wanted you to feel, and for that I really do apologize. But being hopeful is different. Being hopeful means that I hope I come out of this in a place where I feel like I got something to offer, not only you, but my dad, my friends, people who love me, the world. I'm hoping that I can come out of this feeling that again. And, I'm hopeful for any number of things. But I don't have expectations. You're not getting my hopes up. Again, I just feel hopeful. So there's no obligations. There are no expectations. Now, I know of me, you're hopeful that if you don't want to go back on how your mind is wired, which is what you shared with me, and I can't deny, we're being honest with each other, I always have, that really broke my heart a lot. But I know you're hopeful that if that's the case, if you can't get there again, that you're hopeful I'm going to be your friend and that we can be close. And I don't want to get your hopes up. And I don't feel any expectations from you or any pressure from you, but I don't want you to get your hopes up, because it is a very, very strong feeling of mine with you. The way I broke this time and come back out of it, I've got the feeling that I don't feel I'm going to be able to pull that one off, and this isn't an ultimatum or anything. I'm just letting you know where I am. I'm hoping of myself that the way my heart feels will change. Now, all of that said, I want to put it aside. And I want to put it aside for this reason, because I want to talk about how we fell in love. And we fell in love because there were no expectations. We fell in love because we didn't push ourselves. We didn't go after something, some brass ring, anything of that sort. If you don't know what that is, that's came from merry-go-rounds, but that's neither here nor there. I'm able to pull myself back now, which is really nice. I just remember we thought each other were awesome, and it was funny. Just everybody says, "Oh, day one, Steve, you're in love," and Sherry shares, "Yeah, you guys were texting me at the same time, saying the same thing." People knew what was happening with us before we ever really, not admitted it, but saw it. And I think that is why we ended up being as close and actually fell in love with each other. It's because we didn't push anything. We just let it happen. Now, granted, I got to a point where my heart was breaking a little bit too much, and I kind of snapped at you a little bit, that very cute little thing that you like to tease me about, which is, just a guy who cares about you and treats you nice. What a horrible thing. It wasn't. And just, kind of kicked your ass into gear a little bit, but you saying that we shouldn't date kicked my ass into gear a lot. You might not believe me, but I did. I cried the whole night when I was up there in Espanola. I am so thankful that they had to sweep for me way away from everything, because I'm sure somebody would have heard me. And people saw me the next day. They saw me all week. They said, Steve, you are into this. You are good at this, but why do you look so devastated? People who didn't even really know me. In fact, I didn't know anybody in that class except for Sabrina. And she and I actually weren't even that close of friends yet. We just had taken time to spend time to each other when we're at whatever advocacy thing. But I think the point I want to get at is we didn't try to force something. We got there because we got there, even though people saw it long before we actually got to a point where we were ready. And that's kind of what I would like to do with you is I miss you. I miss running my fingers through your hair. I miss every curve of your body, which I have memorized. I miss your smile. It's like I said, just your smile. I could have an entire world within your smile, and when you laugh, it's a universe, and that sounds like such a fucking line, but it isn't. It's the truth. You know me in word art, and sometimes I can use word art in such a way that is so unhealthy, and sometimes I can be beautiful with it, and this is one of the most sincere things I've ever felt. Now, I want to spend time with you, and I want to see if there's anything there, and I don't want to go into it with any huge expectations. My expectation would be that I want you to be with me and to be in love with me and have all the stuff that we had. That might not be possible. And if you had an expectation of me, you're expecting me to try my very best to prepare myself to be just friends. So, I don't want to have those expectations of each other. I'm going into the hospital. I have to work on myself. I am broken. I have got to heal. I do very much blame probation. But more than that, and very honestly, and what I told you, and it was very difficult to tell you, I blame myself because I lost sight of what was really important. And I'm tearing up right now, and I don't want you to tear up because of this. And I lost sight of what was most important to me. A job with a warm line, it was a blow to me. That's what I wanted. It is what I'm good at. To find another job, to try to prove that I had some worth when you never needed that of me. I lost sight of what's most important to me, and that is my family, and you are family to me, Claire. You have been since day one. And my friends, the people who believe in me without question, and that's you. So, it's not taking it slow, it's nothing of that sort. It's just not thinking about things because we got so close, because we just didn't think about things. That might be difficult to do. I don't even know if you want to do it. I'm going into the hospital. I'm going to learn how to heal myself. Every time I learn from these things, and it's like I said, I can't make any huge amount of promises to you. But the one thing I can promise is I will never lose sight of what's important, really important. Again, that's you. It's my kid, dad, friends. But we're talking about me and you, and I lost sight of how important I felt when I was with you. when I did. I felt like the greatest person in the world because you believed in me. I'm sorry I betrayed as much as I did of your trust. Can't ever take it back. And I think that'll probably be the healthiest time that I need to stop apologizing. Difficult to do. But I just want you to think about that. Think about what I said. And let's not get each other's hopes up in any way. I miss you, and you miss me, and we can miss each other for any number of reasons. And I think the reason why we miss each other so much is because we care for each other. And that goes beyond love, and that goes beyond infatuation or anything of that sort. We care for each other, and although I lost sight of it, we believe in each other. And I can't believe how important that is. So, wish me luck. I'm going to go impatient. And like I said, I wanted to record this evening. Benzos seem to be the thing that I should have stayed on. I'm feeling so much more coherent and just lucid. And I can trust my emotions for the most part. I don't think my brain is lying to me right now, which is the way it's felt for a while. So, wish me luck. I'm going in. I've always found my way through this stuff, and I think just remembering how you still do, I'm sure, but the feeling of when you really believed in me, and I could believe it myself, I should say, it is, I think that's going to help get me through a little bit. So, I'm going to go in. I'm going to kind of put silence on everything while I'm impatient. And I'm going to be uploading this particular video. Yay, just, I'm so good at uploading stuff. I'm going to be, well, by now this is up on my blog. And this particular blog has got a password for you that only you know. And the password is Tiffy and Pat. Boy, isn't that kind of a little bit of pressure? No, I remember that. That was fun. I just was doing a little bit of joking with you. And I hope you do look at this. I hope you watch it. And I'm hopeful. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. So, Claire, I'm in love with you. I lost sight of it. But I still know I do. Because otherwise, me as well, I would have walked away and never looked back. And I can't do that this time. So, I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. And I'm looking forward to spending some time with you. Again, where I can feel these real emotions. So I love you, and please call me. You can come by and visit if you even like to do that. No expectations, just be nice to see you. And while I'm in there, I really want to come back and see how healthy you are again. Okay? So that's about it. Oh, just who is this? Yeah? God, I miss when you do that. Take care of your sweet soul. I want the whole thing. Want the whole thing not being tongue-tied, and then at the very end, I totally fuck it up. I should edit this, but I'm not going to because, heck, that's cheating. I love you. Be well.